What's up, crew?
Well, in my opinion, boy with the Hellboy, you need to ask yourself, why aren't you? Kind of controversial, but I don't think we should. I just broke down crying. You're listening to Free to Grow with Jerome Mbaga. New episode every Tuesday.
What's up, crew? You're listening to episode 26, A Gentle Reminder. Before I get into it, I just want to say what's up. I want to ask you how you've been doing, how your week's been. I personally hope you are doing very well. And if you are not, this rather short episode will hopefully cheer you up. So, to be honest, I didn't have anything planned of what I wanted to speak about today, but I realized that I always feel motivated enough to come and just share some of my thoughts and blurb them out a little bit, maybe share a couple of quotes or two, and just appreciate the little things. I've been doing a lot of that recently. So let's start off with this quote that I actually cannot get out of my head, and it goes like this. You can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days. And it sounds really simple because it is, but it's the absolute truth. When your time comes, unfortunately, to leave this earth, there is no changing that fact. However, what can change that fact is how much you smiled in the days before, how many banger songs you listened to, how many hugs you gave to the people you love, how many pretty sunsets you got to view, how fulfilled you got to feel in whatever fulfills you. And yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm talking so quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share that. It's been in my head a lot recently, because sometimes people ask me how I stay motivated to post sometimes, or how I maybe like juggle posting with like other stuff in my life. And honestly, it's because doing this podcast, recording vlogs here and there and posting them, and singing some songs every now and then honestly adds life to my days. Most of the time, it's stuff I would be doing regardless. Like, okay, I wouldn't sit in a chair and yap out my thoughts for 20, 30 minutes on a normal day, but I would be thinking those thoughts. Maybe I'd go for a walk and think them in my head, or maybe I'd talk to a friend about them. And so it's nice to add some life and, hey, learn something about cameras, post it to my friends. That's pretty fun. Recently, I posted a video that a lot of people liked, got a lot of attention. I was cooking breakfast, dancing around. I would do that anyways, but hey, if I can set up a cool camera, slap a song on it and post it with my friends, that's cool too. So that's kind of my way of adding life to my days, if you will. But you can do that in so many ways. Honestly, adding life to your day, but also look at your night. I highly recommend that the next time you feel like chilling, maybe doing something creative, throw on some Tame Impala. Very good. I've been listening to Tame Impala for a bunch of years now. I'm getting so sidetracked. Point is go add some life to your days. Other thing. Hello? Oh, sorry. Other thing I wanted to talk about is a thought that's been in my head a lot recently, which is the fact that there are so many people that you have not met that have yet to love you. And there are so many places that you are going to go that you haven't been, where you belong, where you're going to feel so happy, where you're going to feel your absolute best. You know, there's a friend just alive, maybe not alive yet, but there's just a person, roaming around the earth right now. And you guys are going to meet eventually one day, and you're going to have a really good laugh with them. Maybe it'll be a stranger that you just have like a nice conversation with in a couple of years' time. Or maybe it'll be someone that will turn out to be your best friend. Maybe it'll be, I don't know, a fellow coworker, someone, maybe someone you share, who's your retirement home neighbor, perchance, if you end up in one. And places to go, oh my gosh, you can never run out of that. You can, whether it's a new restaurant to try that has a nice vibe that makes you feel happy, or it's a beautiful view on top of a mountain that makes you feel so alive, and I don't know, just remember that there's plenty to be excited about. But on the flip side, also remember that not every single opportunity is for you. And that's okay. That's a good thing. You don't want every single opportunity for you. And a good way to think about it, another quote here is, if it doesn't open, the door wasn't for you. Another way pretty much of saying everything happens for a reason. When one door closes, another door opens. And so take the time. You can sit in your sadness and whatever emotion that you're feeling when that door closes in front of you, whatever it may be. But also be excited that there are billions and billions and billions of other doors. So get opening. Okay. And another thing I wanted to say is find something that makes you feel. This could be, easiest example by far is music. Like, play a song that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, makes you feel alive, makes you feel, I don't know how to describe it. A perfect song to encapsulate what I'm trying to say right now is Rain Me In by Olivia Dean and Sam Fenders. Well, I guess it's Sam Fenders featuring Olivia Dean. Who cares? Really a good song. That song makes you feel. It makes you feel alive. Or you could listen to Alive, the song by, what's the name of them again? Why am I blanking on their name? They're huge. Empire of the Sun. Or Let It Happen by Sam Impala. Or Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay. Or, I don't know, whatever gets you grooving. You know, whatever makes you feel full of life and whimsy. That's another thing. Be whimsy. Don't lose your whimsy. Make sure you're, looking at life with love, looking at everything in front of you with love, treating every single opportunity as an opportunity to grow, because that's what it is. It's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to laugh. It's an opportunity to feel emotion, and feeling emotion is the most beautiful gift that's a part of the human experience. So go out there and feel. And a part of that, to maybe end it off, this is a very short episode because I had nothing to plan, but these are all kind of just like thoughts that are coming out of my mind. A part of that is when you're going to be going and feeling life, living life, make sure that what you're doing makes sense to you. And to be honest, at the end of the day, if you're being a kind person, you're sticking by your moral code, and you're being a genuinely nice person to others, you're doing unto others as you want them to treat you kind of vibe, it only has to make sense to you. At the end of the day, it only has to make sense to you. You are the only person living your life. So make sure you're enjoying it. Make sure you're enjoying it. Make sure you're happy with your decisions. It's okay not to be happy with 100% of them, but hopefully 51%. Yeah. That's kind of all I wanted to say. Maybe a little blurb at the end is I've been feeling great recently, to be honest. It's really nice being back in Toronto. It's really nice that the summer weather's coming around. Been having a lot of fun hanging out with my high school friends because none of them went to the same university as me. I've been posting a lot on Instagram. Pretty much my posting schedule, I guess I can expose it. My posting schedule is on Monday. I try to throw up something on, honestly, whatever comes to mind. Monday, I try and post something that's just like not like planned per se. I know it's planned for Monday, but it's not. It's just like, maybe I'll throw up like something stupid, like a TikTok or something. I don't know, something, whatever I'm feeling. Nothing. It's just on Monday because every single else day is like actually booked, right? So Tuesday, I post a podcast episode. And then on Wednesday, I post a clip from my podcast episode to keep the engagement rolling. People had just dropped the day before. And that also really helps the algorithm because like the algorithm works where it's like every view matters in terms of getting it out to more viewers that like don't actually follow me. But views, like a view has more importance to the algorithm, not to me. A view has more importance closer to the post time than it actually was. You know what I mean? Like if 1,000 people go view my post within the first hour that I put it out, then that opens the door to like 100,000 people. But if I still get 1,000 views on a post, but it's over like a week, it won't boost. You know what I mean? Anyways, yada, 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 yada. So anyways, so I post a first clip on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, I try and post a little vlog, dance, whatever, like a little edit, of me, some clips I record on my camera. And then on Friday I post a second clip, but sometimes it's being Saturday. And then I want to be posting singing videos on Saturday and Sunday. I haven't really gotten around to that yet, especially because I don't know how to play guitar. So it's been a bit of a barrier. But with this whole posting schedule, I just absolutely love it. It's really not as complicated as it sounds at all. It's honestly so like, now that I have all the systems of like how to do it and I'm in a routine, it's honestly really easy, to be so completely honest. And it's been really good for views. It's been really good for views. The algorithm has just been pushing out my content to so many new people. In fact, like whenever I post, like 80% of the views aren't even current followers on whatever, or subscribers on any platform. So, well, that's mostly Instagram. YouTube is pretty much subscribers. Anyways, that's a big yap. Point is, I've been happy. I've been sleeping well, eating well, laughing a lot. What else could I ask for? I hope you know that I'm very proud of whatever you are doing. I love you very much. Thank you very much for listening to today's short, but hopefully cheery, whimsical episode. And I will see you next week. Bye bye, crew.